Hi and welcome to another BeFit Pilates online workout. Today we're going to introduce the ball into our workouts, so that makes it a little harder. If you've got a ball at home, this will be a great workout for you. So come and join me on the mat. Firstly, let's lie on our back with our feet up on the ball. So make sure your feet are hip distance apart and your knees are bent right on top of the hips, so you're in tabletop. Be sure that your tailbone is down on the mat, and so is the back of your pelvis. You've got a natural arch underneath your back, but not overarching or sinking the back into the mat. So keep the ribs to the hips and just keep your natural arch there. Relax your shoulders and relax your chin. So from here we're going to work on our core muscles first to activate those, to make sure that they join in with all the exercises we're doing today. So remember, that's your pelvic floor muscle that runs vertically and your transversus abdominis muscle that runs horizontally. So to tighten your pelvic floor muscle, remember I say it's like jumping into a freezing cold swimming pool on a freezing cold day, and we think, oh, shouldn't have done that, and everything pulls up. Then your transverse abdominis muscle, I say it's like tightening that last button on your tight jeans, trying to pull your hip bones towards each other. Okay, so relax completely. And now inhale, cold pool, tight jeans. Make sure they're on about 30%. And then we're going to exhale and take 1 foot off the ball, keeping everything else completely still. Inhale to lower that foot. Exhale to lift the other leg up, and inhale to lower. We're going to do 2 more on each side just to make sure we keep that core muscles activated, and then we'll be ready to take it up a notch. So it's an exhale to lift and an inhale to lower. 1 more, exhale, lift, inhale, lower. So from here, let's make sure we're still in our neutral pelvis, tailbone down, natural arch. And then bring the hands to the ceiling. Okay, so exhale, sweep the hands to the hips, lift the head and chest to look at the thighs, and inhale to lower down. So it's an exhale, sweep the hands, reach past the hips as you lift the head and chest, and an inhale to lower. So we're doing 3 more. Exhale to sweep, lift the head and chest, make sure you're not tucking up with the tailbone, so no pressure through the feet. Inhale down. There's 2 to go. Exhale, sweep and reach. Make sure your hands are reaching past your hips as if you're trying to touch the ball, and inhale to lower. Last one, we're going to keep it up. So sweep and reach with the exhale, extend away with the legs, pull that belly button to spine, and then roll the ball back in. Stay there, extend away with the exhale, and an inhale to come back in. 3 to go. Exhale out, and inhale back. 2 more now. Reach with the hands so you stay nice and tall. You're trying to get to the base of the shoulder blades if possible. Roll that ball back in again, and then roll back down again. Okay, so let's take it up a notch. We're doing hundreds. So sweep the hands, lift the head and chest, hold it up there. Start beating the hands up and down. Inhale for 5 beats and exhale for 5 beats. So it's an inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, scoop through the belly. Exhale, reach with the hands. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Now remember, if your neck starts straining or hurting, put 1 hand behind your head and help support your head. Keep going with the other hand though. So it's inhale and exhale. So for the last few, we're going to make it interesting. So it's an inhale and roll away, and an exhale to roll back in, and an inhale to roll it out, and an exhale to roll it in. Last set. Inhale to take it out, exhale to come back in, and then roll all the way back down. And let's just thank that they didn't call it 200s. Okay, from here we're going to introduce the oblique muscles. So they're the diagonal abs. So from here, we're going to take one leg to tabletop. Our hands go to the ceiling, and this time, as we exhale, lift the head and chest to reach past that leg that's lifted. We're going to roll the other leg away. Inhale to roll it back in and lower back down. Let's stay on that side. So it's an exhale, sweep the hands past the either side of that leg and roll away. And inhale, roll it back in and lower down. 3 more. So really reach with the exhale and roll the ball away. Roll it in and lower with the inhale. 2 to go. So don't rush it. Make sure you're up before you roll the ball away. Roll the ball in and then lower down. 1 more like that. Really reach with your hands and extend away. Back in and lower. So changing legs, take the other leg up, tighten the core with the inhale, exhale, sweep the hands either side of the opposite leg and roll the ball out. Roll it back in before you lower down. So there's 4 to go. So really reach as if you're trying to touch the ball. Roll it away, back in and lower. Good. 3 now. Should feel like you're trying to rotate your rib across to your opposite hip. 2 to go. These are the muscles that flatten the abs and trim the side of the waist. So they're good muscles to have nicely toned. And this is the last one. Reach it out, bring it back in and lower back down again. Bring your hands behind your head because this time we're going to do crisscross. It's a bit like what we just did, only slightly faster. So inhale, tighten those core muscles. Exhale, lift the head and chest to look at the thighs. Then take one leg off, rotate and extend out. Bring it back to the center and lower the foot. Lift the other leg, rotate to that one, extend away, bend it back in, lower the foot, and you're in the center with the head and chest. So let's speed it up a little bit. Lift the foot, rotate and extend. Bring it back in, come back to the center. Lift the foot, rotate, extend away. So keep going and stay as high as you can as you come through the center. Now, if you're finding this a little too challenging, that's okay, because you can lower your head between each side. So if that's the case, you lower back down, then lift again, lift the foot and roll away. Back in and lower down with the foot. Lift the head and chest and lift the foot. Rotate, come back to the center, lower the foot and the head and chest. Last one to each side, so either stay up and do it that way or lower your head and chest and have a micro rest in between each side. Lower the foot now and then roll back down. And by now your abs should be feeling pretty warm. So now we're kneeling on the mat, facing the side. Time to work the glutes. Have the ball beside you and hug it right to you. So it's your new best friend, and trust me, it will be. The other leg is out long and straight. Now, sink your hip into the ball. Now, the further you sink your hip into the ball, the easier it's going to be. So if you want to work hard, keep your hip upright and over your knee as much as possible. This leg is long and straight and it's in line with your hip. The top hand comes behind your head. Now, keep your body as still as possible. Inhale, tighten those core muscles, cold pull, tight jeans. And then exhale, lift that leg up towards hip height and inhale to lower back down. So it's an exhale to lift up and an inhale to lower. So keep everything else nice and still as possible. And we're going to keep going. So exhale, lift and inhale, lower. Good. So you'll be right in thinking that you're working both glutes on both sides. So top and bottom glute works. All right, so 5 more. 5, 4, don't rush it, just so you can get through that pain, make it work hard. 3, 2, now this one I'm going to hold it up and pulse higher for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Good, should have felt that. Let's bring the ball to the other side and work them both again, but with the emphasis on the other side. So the ball is right beside you, hugging the ball to you. Extend the other leg out long and straight. Now remember, if you were lounging a little bit into the ball on the other side, make sure you're the same on this side, but that also means that if you were fairly upright on the other side, you have to be on this side. So, top hand behind your head, tighten the core, and exhale to lift that leg, and inhale lower. So it's an exhale lift and an inhale lower. Good, keep going. There's only 8 more to go, and they're counting down with each one. So, I forgot to count, so let's go 7 now. 6, consider it a bonus. 5, a bit like a gift with purchase. 4, I'm counting now. 3, 2, this one we're holding it up. 1, and go higher. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. Yow. One more exercise before we finish today, and that's plank. Yes, it's a big exercise. It involves every muscle in the body, so you're going to get a full body workout in this exercise. Now you thought we weren't already doing a full body workout, hey? So here we go. Forearms on the ball. That means this part of your arm. You'd be surprised the number of people that look at me strangely thinking I think they've got 4 arms, but I don't. So if you're fatigued or if you're new to Pilates, this is your option. Otherwise, if you've got a bit more tiger in your tank, come up onto your toes. Still the same, tuck the tailbone under, close the ribs down to the hips. You should feel every muscle in your body working. We're here for 30 seconds. Now 30 seconds is nothing because you can't even heat milk in a microwave for that, so don't take pity on yourself. Just know that the seconds are counting down. We've already done 10 seconds. Now make sure your shoulders are down and back. Keep those ribs tucked under. Be careful not to sink through the hips or the back. 20 seconds. There's only 10 seconds to go. I don't even think I can get all the words out in that time. And we're back down. Yay! Time to stretch. Okay, so stretching today, we're going to sink our hips back down onto our heels. Hands stay on the ball, roll the ball away from you, and sink your chest through your arms, but more so stretch the ball away. So you really don't want to press your chest down through your shoulders because that puts too much strain through your shoulders. Think about pushing the ball away from you, and you should feel the stretch through your lats. That's the side of your back. So stretch that out, belly button to spine, and then roll the ball back in again. Let's do a mermaid with the ball. So one hand on the ball, it's my favourite stretch. Bring the other hand up and over your head. Now you want the ball on the same side as your toes. Stretch with that top hand and roll the ball away, and you should be getting a beautiful stretch from your fingertips right through your arm down to your hip. And roll back out of there. Now shuffle down your mat a little bit, flip your legs to the other side and bring the ball over to the other side. So you want the ball on the same side as your toes. Hand on the ball, bring the other hand up and over, reaching the ball out, stretching with your fingertips, enjoying that stretch from your fingertips down the arm to your hips because you've earned it. And unfold. You should feel all tingly now, and I'll see you again on the mat.